Alright, we are live now. The first time was a little bit of a mistake. I pushed start streaming instead of preview stream like I usually do. Anyways, no big deal. So I'm in Seekers of Adoulin mission. I was actually in the last mission of chapter 3. 3-6-5. Glimmer of Portent. And I'm supposed to talk to this guy once again. Huh? So what if I'm minding my own business playing the nose harp? You wanna fight about it? Okay. Can't take this. Whoever says silence is golden was never on the receiving end of the silent treatment. You really wanna know why I'm so happy? Let's just say even someone like me who shovels less bureaucratic manure all day has occasion to get excited. You know how everyone was worried about Arciela's sudden disappearance, right? Then maybe you know whether this whoppers actually got some weight behind it or not. They say Arciela was spirited away by a demonic varmint. Well, what do you think? Could it actually be true? Tried to laugh dismissively. Yikes! Is that what you call a laugh? It sounds like a raptor mating call. Had to brace myself for a second. Wait, what were we talking about? Well, the important thing is that the princess is as snug as a bug in a rug once again. Speaking of which, she's been moseying on into our humble establishment quite often ever since she returned. With Ignace's illness eating away at his capability to lead, seeing her sweet face has been a breath of fresh air to the pioneering initiative. Colonization has been marching along to the tune of progress, and we Pioneers Coalition members get to gaze upon Arciela's radiant beauty almost every day. It's enough to move you to song. Oh, come on. I thought you could take a joke. Either way, that's not all her return has blessed us with. I'm not sure why, but even those Comjons in the Order of Witherspoon have stopped flapping their gums over the colonization issue. I can finally work without getting a sermon about the Founder King's last words. Come to think of it, I bumped into Ingrid from the very Order the other day. She gave me the dirtiest look I've ever seen in my life when I mentioned your name. You have thought I'd spat in the face of the goddess or something. What in the high seas happened between you two? Wait, maybe it's best not to pry. I will say, though, Scuttlebutt has it that the exorcists no longer make patrols into the jungle. Could it be that you called upon some unholy powers to manipulate them into level? Less shirking, more working. You can be sure I'll tan your hide if you call me that again, runt. Whoopsie, did I say that aloud? I guess I'll have to tell the others we can't use it anymore. What was that? Look at the time. So much to do in such a tight schedule. I best put my nose back to the grindstone. Laville, I never knew you were so devoted to performing well. What? Oh, I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover, Master Langavo. If that's the case, then why don't you take a page out of my book and kiss your next day off goodbye? What? No. I never know if he's playing cat and mouse with me or if he's really that dumb. I see what happened, Elena. I have a request. You see, we've just learned that a problem has arisen within the Couriers Coalition. Even though it may turn out to pose only the tiniest of threats to the colonization, we must walk like a cat on eggs. Not that the voice of opposition has finally gone silent, we can't afford to jeopardize the strides we made. Failure is not an option here. That's why I need you to go to the Couriers Coalition and find the source of the trouble. Will you do that for me? No problem. Thank you. Hopefully you can track down and snap this problem's neck in two before it causes us any harm. Happy hunting. I just want to make sure, where was that at? Oh, this guy. Kipling. Damn me to the darkness. Whoa! It's been such a long time since I last saw you, Lena. What's the matter? We've no place to store this massive cargo cargo destined to the Middlelands. That's what. None of the documents are even in order. It's partly the finances minister's fault, but still. You don't know that the minister has to sign off on all national transactions, right? Of course, that doesn't apply to private business deals, so you think the work would be manageable enough. However, every form has been littered with mistakes lately. It's plunged the warehouse into utter chaos, I tell you. Now that I mention it, I don't recall a time when Adoulin's finances were in such a state. The Order of Voltaris trains their members well. Every minister I've heard of has studied there, and they have all been absolute sorcerers with numbers. Perhaps the greatest of them all is our current one, Melvian de Malacroix. He can tally hundreds of different accounts in the blink of an eye, all while eating a three-course breakfast. He needs but a brief glance over even a tower of documents to spot every single error, and only a few swift strokes of the quill to rectify them. That's what makes this rash of obvious mistakes even more odd. We've seen not just mathematical errors, but whole chunks of information omitted. Thanks to the ministry's sloppy work, our warehouse is overflowing with some materials and completely lacking all others. It's physically impossible to fulfill all our orders with what we have. Sorry to drag you into this, Elena, but could you possibly head to the waterfront and check on how things are going? I'm sure it's all topsy-turvy over there, but maybe you can find which end is up. J4. When will this drudgery cease? Oh, when will this drudgery cease? What in the? What would a pioneer like you be doing at this cesspool of a warehouse? How's it going? Do you even need to ask? Take a look around. It is Bedlam incarnate. We have a dearth of bare necessities and a surplus of luxury items. I cannot fathom how our city will be able to subsist if this ridiculousness continues any further. Wolverine, I have a word with you. If you think I have the time for idle twaddle, you are sorely... My apologies, Lord Estinu. You have no time for kissing up to people, Wolverine. I am here to inform you that we still do not have an adequate time frame for shipping you know what. You surely do not mean... this is enough to make me bash my head against the warehouse wall. Do you see what I mean, Pioneer? It is a veritable maelstrom here. Oh my. You would not happen to be Elena by any chance, would you? Have I heard of you? Of course I have. I would venture that there is nary a person in Castle Adoulin who has not heard your name. It echoes from the rafters wherever patrons and servants alike gather. What? This mealy-mouthed girl is really that famous? Indeed she is. I assume that is thanks, in large part, to how much trust Arcilla places in her. That hardly comes as a surprise, though, if she tells of Elena's adventures in the Middlelands are to believe. While we are on the topic of introductions, allow me to make my own. My name is Estin Esteneux, and I am an aide of Melvien de Malacroix. Sir Melvien has been preoccupied of late with other tasks, so I have assumed his ministerial duties for the time being. And a right mess of it you have made too. Would I could argue with that statement? Yes, I admit that my capabilities pale in comparison to the minister's. In my defense, though, no being could review dozens of documents simultaneously as he does. It is not hyperbolic in the least to suggest that Melvien de Malacroix is the single biggest reason for the nation's mercantile success. I have barely slept a wink in the past fortnight, yet have come nowhere near to replicating his efficient, huh? Was that a land shiver? It would stand to reason, seeing how there has been a spate of them recently. For certain, they are equally disheartening as the current distribution situation, if not more so. The last one of some force decimated a church on a nearby islet. To think, a building of historic significance that stood for generations gone in an instant. Where will we ever find the belt with which to rebuild it? Although I suppose that is the least of our worries at this juncture. Which brings me to something I would like to discuss with you, Adoulin. To tell the truth, we have been saddled with a tall order from your homeland. They request a contrivance that is oft made by your very own inventors coalition. To craft it, we will need a neft skin, a lock of manticore hair, a buffalo horn, a square of manticore leather, and a square of buffalo leather. Nothing else comes to mind, at least. As you may have already surmised, the commodity in question is a bison jacket, made from the finest old Vulcan material. It proved so popular that it found its way to the Middlelands generations prior. The coalition's artisans that stitch them are so finely skilled that not even the most scrupulous of fashionists can tell the difference between those jackets and the originals. Therefore, it is only natural that we are inundated with orders from the Middlelands. While we have measures in place to fulfill this hearty demand, we simply are not prepared for an order of these proportions. Oh, and by the way, yes, I now realize that I forgot to add one of those items I mentioned to the official list of required materials we sent earlier. Please forgive me that oversight. Thanks to my folly, we are now short on eft skins. A client is breathing down my neck about a shipment, so I will likely need you to ask other pioneers to lend me their aid as well. Lena, I beseech you, could you please find it in your heart of hearts to help rectify my mistake? Help yourself, windbag. The pleasure's all mine. Your largesse truly knows no bounds. Once you procure five F skins, I would ask you to bring it to Gilberin at the warehouse up for safekeeping. May the heavens light your way. Five eft skins. I will rather farm them than... Okay. Right. Damn. They sell quick, but mine selling. That's disheartening. Ten of them. All right. Ten big ones. Guess I'll go farm them. I'm paying 10k. I'm not gonna spend 50k for it. Fuck that. Sandoria, Northern. BBQ. Guess I can get all the thieves out. Let's see. What was the other one? Lion. Really her. Oh, great. Whatever. Nope. Make a train. Huh? It's me for 5. Wasn't there more? Oh crap. Interesting. Should go kill the high level ones. Well, I'm here, might as well just kill the ones that are here. Will I get lucky? Or not? Really? These things aggro? At my level? Alright, make a train, I guess. This'll be fun. Dragopan eats bread. Fuckers are, you lizard. Ugly things. Put that end over here. Not the high quality. Damn it. Just my luck, right? I dropped the hair meat. Lizard egg. Mush pot. Oh, nice. Yeah, I dropped that shit. Flintstone. Meteorite. Yeah, I don't need the meteorite. Beehive chip. Two hours, holy crap. Nope. Didn't aggro. Hobgoblin Toreador. Camelo. Finally, Hypnos effed. Oh crap. Why you give me high quality? God damn it. Can you just get the You're kidding me, right? I just want the regular F skin. Getting high quality. Oh man, this is so fucking mean. There we go, that's one. Finally. Again. Where are these little lizard things? Stop that. Okay. Controller would not. I need high quality. I just need regular. Come on, drop it. It's the regular F skin. Hobgoblin Physician. I may have to go see if any of the higher level ones drop it. Oh, Diaga. You little prick. It's gotta be a zone to somewhere. A carbon fishing rod, interesting. I can definitely sell that. Actually sells for a pretty good penny. Ew. I need 3 more though. What's over here? It's gotta be some sort of zone. Or not. Amazing. Got 9 high quality F skins. BRB. Oh lordy lord, what do we have here? Crap. Oh no! The jester is... It's actually pretty cool. It was DCing for a little bit and not anymore. Alright, to the home point. Let's go Adoulin Isles. The hell? Cast away. Alien. Or go to... No. Oh, there were a lot of waterways. Oh, that's right. From which entrance, though? I don't know why I didn't come here in the first place. Because my brain thought Bibik Bay. Bum, 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 bum. No dynamites. Someone's been here. Just like I thought. Fire crystal. Not Kindred's crest. Got a merit point. Oh, and I get capacity points here. Nice. I like it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I got 5. Went the wrong way. Oops. Control, please. There we go. No! Why are you doing this? What's going on? Okay, there it is. Why is OBS acting wacky? Whatever. Whatever. Your help is much appreciated, Lena. With this in our hands, we can finally ship out. One last thing. Could you form the Couriers Coalition that we will soon be able to provide them with their portion as well? Thank you so much. Done and delivered. Speak of the demon, if it isn't Elena. We just received our allotment of the goods you helped procure. I'm sure you've already been thanked, but allow me to do so too. Judging from what I gathered, the waterfront must have been in pandemonium. So this fiasco was all due to the finance ministry's miscalculation. That's rather odd. Melvin de Malacroix, Malacroix's mind is sharper than a spear, and his passion for the colonization movement burns brighter than a wildfire. Someone as intelligent as he must see that any negative impact on trade with the Middlelands will adversely affect pioneering. Guess the rumors were true after all. You mean... I can attest to the veracity of these claims, but I heard that the majority of the finances minister's duties are not being handled by aides. However, even this legion of assistants can't seem to match his bookkeeping prowess. How's he been able to stay afloat in that verbal sea of paperwork is beyond me. But it reaffirms just how extraordinary an individual he is. Anyway, my point is that myriad hardships have befallen our sacred city in his absence. Such is the inevitable consequence of a whole organization relying on one person, I suppose. As they say, a bridge with one abutment can't help but collapse. Or at least that's what my mentor always said. In retrospect, perhaps I shouldn't be making light of the situation when the nation's fate is at stake. Wouldn't be prudent. What would be prudent, though, is apprising Master Reginald of the possible development. They may still be just rumors, but our little talk just now has given me pause. One can never be too cautious with such sensitive information. Thanks for helping me make up my mind, Elena. Oh, and for helping down at the waterfront too. Now to the Pioneers Coalition. Soon. Oh, wrong person. Leville. Ah, Elena. What exactly was brewing at the Curious Coalition? I see. So the finance ministry has nincompoops as big as ours, huh? You might not feel like you've done much, but trading is all about trust. Then you've definitely earned the Curious Coalitions. What's that? Elena saved the day once again. I knew from the very first moment I laid eyes on you that you were destined to become a walking legend. And the more I listen to you, to your caterwauling, the more I'm convinced you've never been anything but a walking travesty. That's not true. Right, Elena? Right? He's passionate about his job. Well, he's definitely a different breed of cat. One that won't even scratch when I tell him I'm going to double his assignments. What? No! I always find that Level's work improves when he has a fire under his tail. As always, I appreciate what you've done for us. This may not be much, but you more than deserve it. I wonder what Melvian is preoccupying himself with, though. I don't know of anyone who needs his expertise right now. And day in the life of Pioneer. Wait till the next game day. Well, I guess I'll go kill some more. I guess I'll go get some merit points so I can do the Taru Archangel fight. Let's go to Kufan. we go. Alright, let's do some memory points. Oh no, there's somebody here. Damn it. No biggie. I think they just spawned too. Yeah, he's making a train. Oh, let's go look for a... See if I'm lucky and get the immunity guard. When he appeared. Oh, great. Nice block. Ten. Under capacity points. Holy crap. 14. Alright, I'm 2k, so I'll just do that. And I see the Eskin Boogard. Drop point. There it is, and a merit point. Awesome. I killed it. Merit put again. Last one, I swear. Yep. It's a different day already? It hasn't been a different day yet. Now let's just continue. It's been a different game day. That's what I've been what I wanted to say. Beautiful. Ah, didn't auto target. Hey, when that happens. Whatever he was gonna do, I stopped it from doing it. Oh shit. Karumo just cut the crap out of me. What happened? Dirty. Ah, stop moving. Thank you. Ooh, limit number 53. Holy crap. Two more fights. So just get them all. 35. I should be able to. It's probably gonna cap. Yep. This fight and the next one's gonna cap. As for the capacity points. The chest is locked. No crap. Alright. Let's get out of here. It's a new day, too. Doria Northern. Phantom Gem of Cowardice. That's the one. Nope. Sorry. Categories. 5 merit points. Hardly ever use retaliation. Brazen Rush. Increases physical attack while under the effect of Brazen Rush. I want to get the little bonus, just capacity point bonus. So, excuse me. Capacity point bonus. Halfway through for Superior 1. That's, yeah. Travel to... should I do the fight? I might as well get it over with. Point number 2. Point number 2. Black Mage Dark Knight. You know what, I'm gonna wait, because I just realized I have the foot effect from the last from what I used it. Ah, and I'll be missing a lot without my soul sushi. So let's wait 1 hour. Gotta wait 1 hour. Come back in an hour. I'm more than likely have to wait a game day. Some of the secrets of Adoulin missions. So let's just go back. Adoulin Isle. Damn. Diablo. I saw that. Alrighty then. Ah, Elena, just the pioneer I wanted to see. The princess is here to see you. I had a hunch that I could find you here, Elena. You don't remember what transpired in Khmer Drifts, do you? Like yesterday. Then I assume you'll be interested in hearing exactly where the light that spewed forth from Orthosign was directing us. After we parted ways, I took the liberty of unsheathing the blade in one more spot. That way. That way, it would create another line for reference. And since the two separate paths had to intersect eventually, I'd use that to approximate the location. Just to be sure, I compared my proposed site with ancient records like the Founder King's travelogue. While none of my sources were too exact, I think it's safe to say we must head for the summit of Mount Khmer. One of the entrants mentioned King August's visit to the mountain, which is probably as much proof as we're going to get. My guess is we'll find that serpent of the sky roosting there, shimmering scales and all. At least that's what the words of my father's poem say to me. In an egg whence shade then in his land, the oar of the swallow's white word shall be fulfilled. The warrants of the forest shall raise the murk blade high, and one of the white feathers shall flourish in the sword sext. If we are to believe in them, then the dragon that resides there is probably the key to quelling the strange plague afflicting our continent. For this reason and more, Elena, would you mind accompanying me to the top of Mount Camir? Of course. Thank you so much. Come to think of it, I've never actually met a dragon face to face or snout. I can't help but feel afraid at just the thought of it. At least you'll be by my side. As an adventurer, you're probably best to hold brutes of them. If that's the case, then I have nothing to fear at all. How lucky I am to have met you. Enough twittering like a schoolgirl though. This is no trivial matter. When you're properly steeled yourself for the journey, come meet me at Julius Jet. No, I never once thought about stopping Arcella. Why? Because, despite her claims of being scared, I'm confident that she's as tough as any dragon. Besides, she's ventured deep into the jungle countless times already, no? Don't go spreading this around, but I might have some juicy tidbits for you to chew on. You know how you said you had no idea whether or not Arcella was carried off by some beast? Well, I might have overheard the answer. Word has it that she was indeed dragged away in the blood-stained maw of some otherworldly abomination while resting outside the city gates. Does that get your knees a-knocking or what? You can be sure that Arcella had the worst of it, but even the Order of Witherspoon-led search party traveled a rocky road straight off the cliff of humiliation. They not only failed to find any clues as to her whereabouts by themselves, but were ambushed by hordes of creatures, the likes of which were heretofore undocumented. Some members even returned with great wounds, supposedly inflicted by a tiger of monumental stature. Luckily, some capable pioneers stumbled upon them and were able to use their superior tracking skills to lead the exorcist to our princess. A close call for certain. And what of Arcella? I hear you thinking. The powers that be within the 12 orders forcefully persuaded the Order of Adoulin to forbid her from entering the jungle, on account of the dangers present there. I understand their cause for concern, seeing as how Arcella is to be next in line to lead the nation, should her brother's health continue to fail. Long live Ignis. You sure your brains isn't in another worldly skirmish right now? What happened after that? What do you think happened? She's not one to just lie there after falling off her horse. She got back up and registered herself as a pioneer. That's what. I believe her exact words were, "Our sovereign nation is no monarchy, nor is anyone from our order guaranteed a position of leadership. As long as my brother remains the chancellor, I am just another citizen of this fine city. Furthermore, as any citizen may apply to become a pioneer, I choose to exercise that right. I assume none of you take issue with the legislation you first enacted, do you?" I just about split the frontier soda I was drinking all over Leh when I heard about it. To think that Arcella already wants to head back into the jungle despite almost being devoured. Or is it exactly because of the experience that she decided to get official permission? I guess the masters and ministers would rather have her traipsing about the forest under the auspices of the Pioneers Coalition than sneaking off in the dead of night. None of this really answers the question of what that monster wanted from her. But maybe this is a perfect case of all's well that ends well. Anyway, the bottom line is that no one can stop Arcella now. It's not like she'll be completely on her own either. Her order will be informed each and every time she passes through Julia's jet. And they're bound to employ a bodyguard for her when you're off slicing your way through the jungle. Now, when you escort a princess, you'll not only have her opinion of you on your mind, but the eyes of every member of every Adoulinian order on your back. Does that get your blood pumping or what? No seriousness though. I believe in you. The fate of our princess is in your hands. I've never seen a more determined face than yours is right now. Good to know you're ready. Well then, shall we get going to Mount Camille? So fabulous. Oh, kinda scared me. Did I went the wrong way? Gotta go up. Gotta go north. I think I was going the right way. Was I? I think always confuses me. There it is. Somehow missed it. Ew. That's cool. From here. H5. Nowhere near. You asshole! Why would you do that for? Oh, cool. Gnawing its targ. This path seems to lead towards the summit of Mount Kamir. Proceed? Yes. Cutscene. Saj Aka. Hey, sleepyhead. Windscourge. Be gone from here, you frail mortals. You have thought twice before ascending this peak. Have no patience for those who desecrate the forest. Depart at once. If you do not, then I have no choice but to swing the radiant hammer of vengeance down upon your meager frames. Wait, Your Eminence. Before you judge us, I would like you to take a look at this. That blade! Lena, can you show him the proof of your bonds to this forest too? Sounds like a plan. You bring forth the Resolution's palm before the Winged Scourge. The Winged Scourge casts a burning stare in your direction. Orthocine and a Resolution's palm. You mean to tell me that you are not like the rest of those pillagers, but staunch believers in August and his desire to preserve the forest? You refer to the Founder King by his first name. So, you knew him personally? But he lived centuries upon centuries ago. You couldn't possibly... Of course! I knew him, for I am Saj-Aka. Not only did I know the first Adoulin king, I swore my allegiance to him. Was it centuries ago? Millennia? Time flows for many things, but upon Saj-Aka it touches not. Seas change, lands change, even should the stars fade from existence, the covenant made with August shall not break. In my eye, the lives of your kind are delicate and transient as bubbles in a stream. Your moments of glory mere sparks from flint. Inconsequential, insignificant, insubstantial, such is how I came to conceive of your people. August has been the only exception. His aura shone brighter than my refulgent scales, and his resolve was strong enough to wrest me from the realm of shadow. That is not the lone justification, for my memory of him will persist until the end of time, but it is an important one. And what of you, splendid-legged fool? Does the respect for the king you claim to harbor within that minuscule bosom of yours amount to even a drop in the sea compared to what I showed him while he was alive? Well, hopefully you can at least answer this simple question. As a preface, you are aware of the 7 guardians that protect the Vulcan hinterland, are you not? Yes, I am. They're the they're the Naka-owls, right? Is that the ephemerals? Is that the ephemeral sobriquet they have been given by your kind? Very well. I shall not waste my breath explaining the rest. However, there was one more guardian who fought alongside August, our worthy tiger, whose first shown a lustrous gold. That must be Terracoon. I recall reading about him during one of my trips to the library. What was the title of the book though? Aha, His Majesty and the Golden Beast. That's it. Ah, books. An inconvenient form of immortality, but perhaps the best your ephemeral kind can hope for. If you are truly learned, you should have no qualms about a simple test. Pray tell me, where did August meet Terracoon in combat? Where they fought, you say? Well, that would be... Lena, what do we do? I don't remember the details at all. Aha, it's a trick question. The story makes no mention of where they fought. Confidence conceals ignorance only when the other party is ignorant as well. You misguided fool. In the end, you care as little for August as I care for dissemblers. The one who saved me from that place, where even the faintest hint of light is swallowed whole. Nestlings such as you could never hope to fathom his greatness. I was foolish to believe otherwise. I will not stand for this a moment longer. I know not why you trespass upon this land, and I no longer care. There is nothing left to discuss, for you have proven beyond a doubt that you are incapable of understanding Augustus' will. Remove yourselves from my presence. Our conversation has left me weary of both speaking with mortals and with life itself. I'm so embarrassed. I don't want to admit it, but maybe he's right after all. It was silly of me to come here knowing so little. If I'm to make amends, there's only one thing left to do. Let's borrow deep into Adoulin's bolt of knowledge, leaving no patron turn in our wake. No. Oh, fuck. Actually, hit it pretty fucking hard. Damn. Okay. Gotta kill this thing quick. Destroyed. What is a kill? Cool. Take a quick little break after this. Just like that. BRB. No, controller Y.